Elite's basic motion commands include joint motion, linear motion, and arc motion. For a joint motion command, the robot will execute the motion by joint interpolation. The joint motion is the fastest type of movement that a robot can use. The robot can also avoid singularity points with joint motion. Linear motion commands move the robot by linear interpolation. The trajectory is easily predictable. However, there will be singularity points at some specific poses. To execute a circular arc motion, teach 3 points with the arc motion command. Then the robot can perform an arc trajectory movement with circular interpolation. The group of 3 points is always necessary for any arc motion command applications. Incorrect programming formatting will cause the arc motion to fail to execute, and the system will report a fault. The following content will introduce these 3 basic motion commands. MOVJ instruction parameters include joint, can be a fixed point position or a p variable. By default, it indicates the current position. VJ is the joint speed, ranging from 1% to 100%, can be set with a constant value or a variable. PL or CR is trajectory blending level or blending distance. If the value is 0, the robot will reach the target point accurately. ACC and DEC, acceleration and deceleration in percentage, which is only visible in advanced mode. Until, movement stop condition, only visible in advanced mode. PL or CR parameter explanation. When PL or CR is set to 0, TCP will reach the target point accurately and will slow down the speed to 0 millimeters per second for a moment. It's recommended for applications that require accurate motions. When PL is greater than 0 and smaller than or equal to 7, or when CR is greater than 0 and smaller than half the distance from the initial point to target point, instead of arriving at the target point, TCP will blend to the next target point. Higher PL makes higher blending level. Higher CR makes higher blending radius. It's recommended for cycle time reduction, while accurate motions are not that necessary. Insert MOVJ into the program. Set the MOVJ parameters. Check the running status after the parameters are set. The trajectory of MOVJ are shown. MOVL instruction parameters. Joint/pose, the target point position, which can be a p variable or a v variable. By default, it indicates the current position. V, linear speed. The range is from 1 to 3,000 millimeters per second. When the speed option is set to AV, it means the absolute linear speed. When the current command is executed, the running speed will not be affected by the overall running speed percentage. PL/CR, the trajectory blending level or blending distance. If the value is 0, the robot will reach the target point accurately. The default is 0. ACC/DEC, acceleration and deceleration in percentage, only visible in advanced mode. Tool, current TCP, only visible in advanced mode. Until, the movement stop condition, only visible in advanced mode. Next, insert MOVL into the program. Set the MOVL parameters. Check the running status after the parameters are set, and the trajectory of MOVL is shown. MOVC Instruction parameters. Joint/pose. The position of the target point, which can be a P variable or a V variable. By default, it indicates the current position. V. Linear speed, ranging from 1 to 3,000 millimeters per second. Can also set to AV, the absolute linear speed option, within range from 1 to 3,000 millimeters per second. PL/CR. PL is the trajectory blending level. The value ranges 0 to 7. The larger value makes the higher level of trajectory blending. CR is the blend radius. Units are millimeters. The parameter CR is recommended. FPT determines the endpoint of an arc. ACC is the acceleration percentage. The range is 0 to 100%. DEC is the deceleration percentage. The range is 0 to 100%. Tool. Optional parameter, number of the tool coordinate system being used. Range is 0 to 7. Until, while the condition is true, robot will stop current motion and run next instruction. Otherwise, the robot will run into this point as normal. Insert MOVC into the program. Set the MOVC parameters. Check the running status after the parameters are set, and the trajectory of MOVC is shown. Finally, please watch the different trajectory running effects under these 3 motion commands.